Hello everyone, Carlos here for keyboard shortcut number 15, which is gonna be about Control Q. It's actually a new keyboard shortcut that I obtained. Once I noticed that with that keyboard shortcut, you can actually invoke the rapid or the quick analysis options. Okay, what am I talking about? Say we're going to this workbook right here, and say for example immediately that I wanted to sort of check out something here. Say for example we didn't actually have any of this, just this, and maybe I actually do immediately want to put a graph with this column. Okay, a graph that is actually doing accounting, how many orders were of priority high, not specify, and so on. Well, you can do it with just a keyboard shortcut. I kid you not. Look, we select this whole thing and we do Control Q, and then once we do that, see all these options. This is the quick analysis options, or the quick analysis. The quick analysis. I call it the interface. Okay, and again, it also tells you that the keyboard shortcut right there, Control Q. Okay, it has become one of my favorites because once you have selected, first of all, you have to select the stuff that you actually want to do the quick analysis on. So I selected this whole column and then I do Control Q, and now you do all these options that you can do all these options right here. For example, you can format, you can do a chart, you can do a total, you can do a table actually from here. You can even jump from a pivot table from here. Okay, and you can also do a sparkline for now, but sparkline is not habilitated, I guess, because it's working with text. If it was numbered, maybe it was possible. So for example, in formatting, once you're here, now you do tab, and now you move to this part right here that says, for example, text contain. Okay, we do enter, and now immediately it's gonna grab high. Why? Because high was the first value. Okay, and we can actually do okay here, enter. High was the first item that it was beginning this section that we highlighted or we selected. Okay, so pretty much with quick analysis, we just highlighted. We didn't have to open the format, conditional format options and all that. We just did it with your keyboard shortcut. Okay, another way, for example, and actually I don't want to get ahead of myself like I did in the previous video. So for example, that's what it's for, to really open the interface of quick analysis. Okay, I always say interface because other people call it the dialog box or the pop-up window. I actually like using the interface. I don't know, it's a simpler word. And that's why it's useful, because just we can actually analyze our data really fast and do some sort of ad hoc analysis, something really fast that we just want to sort of get immediately, okay, without having to do a lot of work, like for example going through more steps to do the same task. Okay, but again, I did touch a little bit that you can, in order to navigate through this window, and let me just minimize that for example we do it again, but now we're gonna put a chart, because that was actually what I mentioned in the beginning. We highlight it, we do Control Q, and again right now it's already on formatting, and you can see those dots around it. If I do arrows, actually you can see myself doing the arrows. Now I'm moving to the other section of the quick analysis interface. So I go to charts, and now if I press tab in order to jump into the sub options of the chart section, now I can actually hit enter, and this is what's gonna cap. It's kind of cool. It's gonna actually put us a pivot table. Okay, I'm gonna expand this. Actually, it's gonna do a pivot table, but the only thing is actually it included critical as no values. Maybe it counted here. Okay, maybe because there's actually two values. Okay, maybe one has a space and the other one doesn't. Yep, that's the thing. That's why it counted. But take out, for example, sorry, I'm going too fast. Okay, let me just close this. Okay, and just jump here. So immediately what you can see is that with Control Q, we actually plotted a chart. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Again, I'm just gonna back up here, and we can actually select this whole thing again, do Control Q, and for example, we can actually go to the section of totals, and we can go to the count, and we can actually do enter, and right here at the very last, it actually put a formula. It actually do a count of all these items. So it's actually telling you we're dealing of 1952 items of this data. So it's kind of cool. With Control Q, you have all these options that you can actually explore to do some quick analysis really fast. Okay, say for example that we have, for example, Control C to back up. say for example we had these values right here. For example, we can actually throw out like some sort of heat map. So we select this whole section right here, Control Shift Control. Well, actually I went so fast I didn't. Maybe if you jump in and seen this video for the first time, you notice that I went in my selection too fast. But if you're watching this for the first time, Shift Control arrow down, then Control backspace to get back. And now say for example do Control Q, and then we go to the Deception tab because I want to put a color scale and do enter, and immediately it applies something that maybe could work, maybe not. If it didn't apply the rules that you expected, then you have to enhance that or change that. For example, here it's actually saying that all the very low values are gonna be coloring red, and then all the very high values, for example this one right here, is gonna be coloring green. So there's some sort of rule of percentile that are in place by default, but if you wanted to switch, and then yeah, you do have to go to the, for example, the conditional formatting manage rule interface, and then again you have to double click here, and then here you have to change these options. Okay, there's no keyboard shortcut for that, but at least you get the keyboard shortcut where actually you can apply your immediately like some sort of heap or some sort of conditional formatting based on the values. So that's it, guys. I mean, that's the pretty much the shortcut for that. And in order to navigate again, you select this, then Control Q, and then tab in order to get inside the options of each section. If you want to return, do Shift tab to get to the other sections. Okay, so that's about it, guys. And hopefully it was new to you. If you already knew it, cool. But I think not a lot of people know that Control Q really can help you to do really quick analysis on the spot, or really for you to get more context of your data. Okay. All right. I'll see you in the next video for number 16. Thank you for watching.